Mastering passing isn't just about kicking the ball, it's about timing, technique, and vision. Let's break it down. Start with a scrimmage. As players arrive, get them moving, but also make them aware of the session's topic. Praise good passing technique and vision, but try not to coach too much. Allowing players to play from the start is a good way to ensure players are focused straight away and burn off some initial energy. To begin the technical elements of the session, set up gates as shown in your playing area. Set up enough that there are 1 or 2 extra. Have players begin by passing back and forth through the gate. This is a fantastic opportunity to check players' technique in a structured environment. Players also get lots of repetitions of desired actions such as control and pass, one-touch passing, and first touch wide. You can make this into a challenge by setting a target number of passes without hitting a cone. In the next part of the session, players will remain in their pairs. This time, players are tasked with working together to pass through as many gates as possible in 90 seconds. Partner 1 will dribble to a gate before playing through and then switch roles. Players may not visit the same gate until they have visited at least 2 more. Explain to your players to maintain good technique and think about the weight of pass. Challenge players to keep their heads up and scanning the playing area. This will help them to find open gates, not collide with other players, and also recognize space. Also note to players about communicating. In order to maximize the amount of gates they visit, they should be speaking to be on the same page. In the next part of the session, players will be working on checking to the ball before playing a short pass. Split your players into 2 groups and set up a larger square with a smaller one in the middle. Players must start in the middle before checking to the outside and playing a short pass back and forth. Players then quickly check back to the middle, keeping their heads up to not bump into anyone and to see where they should go next. Repeat for around 60 seconds and switch groups. Can players be accurate with passing? Can players keep their heads up and be aware of their surroundings? How is the player's technique looking? Ensure your players are working hard to get as many passes as they can in the time. In the next part, we will make the session opposed. We will play 2v2 battle. Can players use the technical elements worked on in a small-sided game? The defending team can steal the ball and transition to attack. Can they recognize when to pass and when to dribble? Allow players to make mistakes, but ask them questions on other decisions they could have made. Ensure to praise passing and movement. Can players also look to play passes into space and get creative with give and goes? In the final part of the session, create a larger scrimmage that is closer to the format that your players play in a game. Remind players of the topics and desired outcomes, but allow them to play freely with less coaching. Make suggestions and ask questions at natural stoppages such as goals and halftime. Thank you so much for watching. For more content, make sure you subscribe and click the bell.